Alright, so good morning everybody. It's Alexis Cornejo, your Nuestra Belleza Nevada Teen 2019. And today I am going to be taking you guys with me on a typical day at UNR for me. So it's Wednesday, August 28th. It's about to be 9 a.m. So I just woke up a few minutes ago. So we're just going to get my glam started and then get dressed and we'll be ready to go on a campus. So some of you may have noticed that my dorm is a little unconventional in size and all around layout, and that is because I don't live in a regular residence hall. There was an explosion this summer that displaced 1,300 students, so we all live in Wolfpack Tower, which is basically the newly renovated Sky Tower at the Circus Reno that they were nice enough to loan out to the school, so we would all have a place to live during the year. So basically, I live in a hotel room. So now we're in the elevator, ready to go down into the lobby so we can walk over to the shuttle stop and head to campus for my 11 a.m. class. Alright, you guys, so I'm almost to my first class of the day, 11 a.m. music appreciation, and we're almost to the building. It's right here. So here we go. So I have an hour and 10-minute block period between my last class and this class. So I just went down to the Davidson Math and Science Center. They're giving away free ice cream, and if there's one thing you should take away from this whole entire video, it's that if there's free food, you should definitely go. Never say no to the free food. So someone asked about the freshman 15, like are they even real and how to avoid them, and I think that the freshman 15 are very real if you're not careful. I think it just takes the same thing it takes at home, is control, making sure you're not eating junk food all the time. Someone asked about top ramen, if that's really my diet, and it's not. The Overlook Cafe is a buffet, so there's obviously healthy choices and unhealthy choices, so just don't eat junk food all the time. So I'm starting to head over to my next class. It's in another building relatively close to where I was at, but we're just going to pass the quad, which I really want to show you guys. It's one of my favorite places on campus too. People who graduate when it's not cold outside, this is where they graduate. We're getting close to where my next class is. It's called the Orvis Building. I'll show you guys right now. So this is sociology. It's an hour and 15-minute long class. It's a very full class as well. Pretty much just waiting for the shuttle right now. One unfortunately just left, so we have to wait until the next one comes back. But I'm trying to get to the gym right now, where I'll be taking this class called Girls on Guard. It's a free self-defense class offered by the university at the EL Weekend Center, so I'll let you guys know how it goes.
I'll have to call you back because I'll be like...
You guys, just finished our workout and now we're gonna go back to the shuttle stop to go back to the dorm to get ready for one last thing today, and then the day's over.
That's good for you.
Okay, so I just got back to my dorm from the pancake feed. It's been a super long day, and it's also getting really late, so I'm gonna take you guys on my dorm tour tomorrow morning. before my next.
So my side of the room is very bright. It's filled with like all my favorite stuff pretty much to kind of make me feel more at home. I absolutely love baby pink and all these pastels, so that's why my sheets are representative of that. I also have this super cute soft fur like rug. So I really love it because it just feels really nice at night, you know, and when I'm getting into bed. And then right off the bat, we have this like makeshift nightstand dresser. So here in the top shelf, I have all of like my everyday essentials. Second one is all of like my pajamas, extra slippers, stuff like that. Bottom shelf, not really using right now, but it is for scarves and beanies for when the time comes. And then the top is obviously my nightstand sort of thing. So my glasses case, this little prayer box, I absolutely love it. My mom sent it to me. It has my gift cards, obviously, and then it also has these cute little pins like my guardian angel and all that. It also has pictures. So this picture is of my family and I in Puerto Peñasco a few years ago. This one back here is my family and I in Paris for my 15th birthday. And then here's one of my dog and me and my dad. So someone asked what was one of the hardest things about being here, and it's my family, leaving them behind. But I FaceTime them literally every day. Like, I kid you guys not. It's how I end my day pretty much. Text them in the morning, and I almost always end my night by FaceTiming them. And now I'm gonna get on my bed so you guys can see this. One of my favorite parts of the room is my little picture board. So this was my sister and I, my 17th birthday, my mom, dad, and I at a family party, my dad and I at one of my first Knights games and where we met Chance, super cool experience. My other dog, my 18th birthday, my mom and I on her first visit to see the university down here, the last picture I took with my best friends before I left, and then my mom and dad, and then this was a gift from my mom, so I put it up over my bed. And I told you guys that my must-have were extension cords, so here it is again. Here's another one. This one has a charger for my phone, my iPad, an extra phone charger that's long, and my watch. I actually think this one might be my watch charger because it's right here. And then I have my iPad by my bedside, like if I want to watch TV or something like that. But if you were to ask me my favorite part of, like, or my favorite thing in this room, it would be this blanket. I got it done on a website called collage.com. So this is me on my first day of school with my dad, me and one of my best friends, me and my sister right here, me and my dog, and then obviously gotta represent there my sister queens, me with my grandparents, also my first day of school but with my mom, my other dog, one of my other best friends, my mom, dad, and I at the university on their first visit, and then in big is my graduation, but even cooler, the Vegas Golden Knights representation on the back. Typically keep that blanket folded up right here on the edge where I have another like soft Sherpa blanket thrown on the edge of my bed. So there you go again, the full view. Over here I have this like shoe compartment thing, but see with that's one of the things that I would say I would definitely fix. It's not sewn, like the compartments aren't sewn in the bottom, so it just was a huge mess. But something like this is super useful. I highly recommend bedside caddies that have space. You can see my slippers in here. But once again, I have extra space under the bed, so I've kind of just lined up my shoes here. Walking is a big part of being down in the university. You have to walk pretty much everywhere, so you can see I have a lot of like tennis shoes, and then obviously my gym shoes. I have a pair of moccasins. I have some sandals. These shoes that my sister just brought are honestly amazing. I love them. You can see the detailing on that. It's a wolf with more wolves inside. And it has our favorite quote on the back, "Stay gold," which if you didn't know is from The Outsiders, my absolute favorite book in the whole entire world and movie. Okay, and then again with these compartment things, these are literally lifesavers in college, because even in a normal dorm, they would fit under your bed because you could just raise your bed. So I have a total of 3 of them. So here's one right here. It's all school stuff. The one over by my bed that serves as my nightstand all like my clothes, and then I have a skinnier one over here that has basically all my utensils and food stuff. On top of this one, I have like my basket of fruits. I'm not a big breakfast person. Breakfast is obviously super important, but I'm not like that big, especially when I'm on the go, so that's why I have my fruit basket. I have a bunch of water on top that we don't want to put in the fridge. And here is basically school stuff. And here I have like my purses that I brought, which you obviously need purses in case you want to go out. And then in here is just storage compartment for all my Skinny Pop. Okay, and in case someone didn't know, I'm a very big tea person. I absolutely love tea. So here I have Honest Tea, Tazo tea, more Skinny Pop, some Gatorades. I don't typically like to eat too much microwavable food. It's not good for you, but you know, if I ever need a dinner or something like that, I have that. Belvita crackers, they're pretty good during the day. Trash bags, and then once again in here, it's basically just more like trash bags. Up on top I have like coconut water, and here I have a NutriBullet so I can make smoothies in the morning, and down here it's like my cutting board for fruit and all that. Continuing on with my tea obsession, I have a Keurig in here, and if you look over here, I have tea bags. This whole entire thing is filled with different types of tea bags, and then I have my Tazo tea and all my sugar. And then of course this super cute mug that my mom got for me for graduation. Another college essential, a Hydro Flask. I kid you not, I can't count how many people I've seen with Hydro Flask. Everyone carries one on campus. Once again, a lot of walking, and then too in class. It's just great to have. Okay, and then in this little crevice, I have more snacks. So I really like these little coconut wafer cookies, the rice roll thingies from Costco, some granola bars that are paleo friendly. I'm not on the paleo diet, but they're pretty good. And then water jugs for my Keurig. So you guys can see I literally just shoved it all into this little crevice. You have to use all the available space you have, okay? Okay, and our room did come with a flat screen TV, so this is it right here. We do get free cable, which is pretty nice. So we got these 3 dressers. The top 2 are my roommates, and this bottom one is mine, and it's where I mostly store all my leggings and t-shirts and stuff. And in here is our mini fridge, which is very small. But it has lots of water, strawberries. My roommate really likes carrots, so it has her carrots. There's some apples, more carrots, my Gatorades, another tea, some coconut water, and more water. Okay, so coming over here, we brought this mirror. Just I like to have a full-size mirror. So this is our closet area. Hooks. Once again, another way to maximize your space. So I have a bathrobe in here, so I got a hook for my side. This is my half of the closet. So here's my laundry basket, and it's super cool because it's collapsible. So to maximize space, I can put it down, but right now it has laundry in it, so that's why it's up. And then I have all my clothes in here and a luggage up there for when I go home. Someone asked, how do you maximize closet space? So obviously I can't really, these all have to be individual, but I highly recommend stuff like this. This hanger right here has all of my jeans on one, literally all. There's just a bunch of pole-like things that you just hang all your jeans on. And then these for shirts, it has 3 hangers on one, so you can kind of see there. Put a bunch of shirts on one, so maximizing space right there with that. So I opened it up for you guys so you can get another perspective. So this is my roommate's side. She has her shelf for her shoes, so that's another way to put your shoes if you have a shoe rack, and she has all her extra blankets up there, whereas I have this. So obviously we have a hotel bathroom layout, so we have one big shower / tub, one toilet, some towel racks. We had to bring in our own trash can, so highly recommend that. That's my roommate's side. This is my side. So here you see I organize all my makeup. So this is all the stuff I use from a day-to-day basis. So here's like my eyebrow stuff. Here are lip glosses and lipsticks in case I want to use them one day. My contour palette and setting powder. All my falsies in here. And over here I have my actual toiletries. So this little nifty kit is for nails. I highly recommend that just because nails break and it's so much easier if you could just cut them yourself to avoid like hangnails or anything like that. I do wear contacts, so here's contact solution. I have very like oily hair on a daily basis, but sometimes like when the climate change my hair gets dry, so that's what I have. I do use Proactive for my skin, so there's that. And then I have hairspray, my toothpaste, and all that. And then in here I have my straightener and all my hair stuff. My must-have out of everything are extension cords. So you see we only have 2 plugs in the bathroom. One of them is used by my electric toothbrush. The other one is used by this extension cord, which throughout the tour tomorrow, you're going to see we have a bunch all over. But it doesn't end there. I have more stuff down here. You guys need to utilize all the space you have available. So this whole entire section down here, you can see even my roommate put stuff. So I have these nifty little bins to put stuff in, but in here I have like extra makeup stuff, so I don't need to go to the store for it. Extra brushes, my travel bag, and then here are my eyeshadow palettes, cleaning supplies, paper towels, tissues, Ziploc bags, all my stuff for laundry. And then in here I have basically medications, wipes, extra lotions, all my extra stuff. And in here I have all like my shower stuff, so extra towels, trash bags, and so on. Alright you guys, so I'm just about ready to log off of the Instagram page, but before I do, I'm going to take this time to answer as many of your questions as I can. So one of them was advice on making new friends, and my thing on that is, especially if you're moving away, there's a lot of new people, everyone's new to the city, no one really knows anyone, so go ahead and take that first shot, even if it's nerve-wracking, and say hi to the person next to you, because I guarantee you they're also looking for a friend. So don't be shy, just go ahead and say hi, compliment someone, do whatever, but I can guarantee you they're probably going to be your friend. Okay, and someone asked how I paid for my textbooks, if there's an easier way to do it, or like just advice on paying for school-related costs like that. So for textbooks, it takes a very long time, but I would strongly suggest comparing prices from lots of places. Chegg is a great place to rent ebooks. Ebooks are a lot cheaper, so if you can, I suggest getting those. Sometimes directly through the publisher. You would think that's more expensive, but my music textbook and my math textbook was a lot cheaper directly through the publisher, and you're guaranteed access codes. That's the other thing, is if your professor asks for an access code, you can't really rent those. Okay, so these 2 questions kind of go together, so I'm going to answer them together. It's, are you rushing, and what's your opinion on Greek life? Personally, I think Greek life is super cool. The whole idea of a sorority is kind of like a pageant. It's a sisterhood, and I absolutely love the concept of it. So about rushing, I am definitely thinking about it. Nothing's for sure yet, but here at UNR there are 2 Latina sororities, so that's kind of cool. So we'll see where that goes. Okay, and someone also asked me how do I stay organized through everything that's going on, and my advice is getting a planner. You guys can see here my planner. Everything is color coordinated, so everything has a color. I'm kind of OCD about my planner, but in college it's so easy to lose track of assignments. It's not like high school where you can be like, oh yeah, like I have this period tomorrow, whatever. Like no, you're gonna lose track, so get a planner. I put all like my extra activities in one color, homework assignments in another, and I've gone through each syllabus and already put all my tests in there, so I suggest you all do the same. If you're going to college or in college, get a planner. Okay, and then of course some of you asked what I am studying right now. I am a biology major. I'm obviously a freshman. I want to be a pediatrician. That's the end goal. So studying biology pre-med to hopefully get into medical school in 4 years and be a pediatrician.
Alright, so we have officially reached the end of my Nuestra Belleza Nevada Instagram takeover. So if you have been watching since yesterday, thank you so much for bearing with me and going on this journey with me. I hope you've learned something. I hope you've enjoyed this whole entire thing. So signing off, your Nuestra Belleza Nevada Teen 2019, Alexis Cornejo.